What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Alienware M18 with a 7900M gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna do ourselves some Just Cause 3 and see how it does. It should do just fine unless it like overheats the CPU and makes it stutter and whatnot. That's about its only issue now. And that's probably just an issue with mine and maybe a couple others, because other people told me they got like great temps. But A, I repasted my G15 Advantage and did horribly and got worse temps than before. And B, they made it 10 times more harder to open it up because they flipped the motherboard around because they probably didn't want people fucking with it. And I'm definitely not gonna take it out apart just to repaste it, nor am I gonna send it to Alienware and have them possibly fuck something else up and then give it back to me and now it's blue screening and all scratched up and dented. I've heard horror stories of Dell's customer service. So I was like, nope, I'll just deal with it. When I'm hooked up to my external monitor, it almost never does that anyway, so not a big deal. But in any case, why don't we go ahead, hop on in and see what it can do at 1200p, and then of course we'll do another video at 1440. Well, hello, Windows security. Apparently this device has been scanned 3 times. Anyway, let's get into the game.
Well, all right. Unfortunately, the settings screen got all fucked up here, but this is just maxed out. Everything's on very high or on. The only thing I didn't turn on was motion blur, and I also turned off the bokeh, whatchamacallit, depth of field. But on my screen, this was perfectly fine, so I assumed it was also fine. Apparently it was not. So the actual gameplay will probably be like this too, unfortunately. Yep, just pop it in for a second to apologize. The stupid OBS decided, hey, everything's fine. It showed me on the screen everything was perfectly centered, everything was great. And then I forgot. Even if it says that, it might do this to you. So I got to the voiceover port here, and, well, I was greeted with some bullshit. So, if I were you guys, I would just skip ahead to the camera recorded portion. Like, I almost didn't even want to include this, but it at least does show the FPS in the corner, so if people can get past the fact that it's all weird and wonky, they can at least see how many FPSs it was getting. That's the only reason I'm even including this at all. But, in any case, I'm gonna shut on up, and we'll just let the game do the talking, even if it is all broken and weird and wonky.
Illustrated, this is pure insanity. I'm a firestar, twisted firestar.
Explosion averted.
Ravello's iron grip holds firm amidst numerous reports of human rights violations. Some dissenters are allegedly sentenced to forced labor, mining the mysterious material bavarium, while others seemingly just disappear.
I'm the self-inflicted, my detonator.
No one should wield the power of bavarium.
I'm the one infected, twisted, animated.
You are welcome, son. You are welcome.
I'm a fire starter. You're a fire starter.
Bonnet. Cannot sit idly by as these terrorists.
What a load of horse apples.
You believe this guy, Rico?
ETA to LZ, 4 minutes.
Morning, sunshine. Wake up!
Rico! Is that you?
See, it's me. Mario.
Whoa! Amigo! I could use some help! Get the militia are here! Take him out! Yeah! I bet you militia were not expecting Rico fucking Rodriguez! Rico! It's been so long! Years! You came just in the nick of time. The Ravelo's militia would have killed me for sure!
Nice work, Mario. You learned a thing or two since I left.
Yeah, you're not too bad yourself, huh? You still don't cover yourself. You must always cover yourself. This is pure insanity! I saw you coming in on the plane, and you were like, bah, bah. It was incredible! I'm glad you're back.
It's good to see you too, Mario.
But the rebels, they're in trouble. We've got to go.
Hey, Mario. I'll drive.
Mario, where are you? We're pinned down!
We're coming. Step on it, Rico.
No problem, Mario.
Protect this chopper, fratre!
Good morning, citizens of Medici.
I mean, I did it and you helped some. But we make a good team, eh? Frigo and etc.
It's a body film waiting to happen.
Wow, I look amazing.
Ah, there you are.
Dima, Aliu Maral Masti.
So now we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay. It's still a stutter in its way though. I was hoping it was just because of OBS, but nope. Just the game itself, when you unlock the FPS and let it go bananas, it'll stutter. All you gotta do is figure out FPS to lock it to where it doesn't make your CPU do that. But if I VSync stuff, then I have people going, oh man, what a moron, this guy benchmarks with VSync on, what an idiot.
We can begin field testing.
I figured just
You
let it
still
do
have your
what it's
battery.
gonna do, and
Good.
this is what
I'm
happens
glad
when
you
you
were able
unlock
to
the
do some
FPS.
stuff and
I would
do
just lock it to like
cautious.
120 or something like that, and then it would probably be like buttery smooth and never have a single stutter at all, besides maybe the few just stutters that are built
Remember
into the game.
Guatemala. I am not cut out for field work, but you rescued me. After Guatemala, I was assigned to study Bavarium. Bavarium exists only in Medici. It's curious. In addition to its magnetic properties, Bavarium can be refined into a powerful explosive, or almost limitless fuel source in the wrong hands. Oh, Rico, Bavarium is in the wrong hands.
We're going to change that. I know I can count on Mario. Okay.
Made a lot of mistakes, Rico.
Forgiveness begins with action.
Yes. But no more excuses. I will help. I will meet you at the outpost, Guardia Alpha. Can help me test some new equipment.
You can also not run the seat thing in performance mode too, that will also help. But even balance sometimes you do that. And running it on quiet sucks because you lose a lot of GPU performance too. Well, for a game like this, you could just do that and not have stutters. I mean, I'm taking performance as not doing stutters. But again, if I do that, then I'll be like, ooh, your stuff's not clocking up and blah, blah, blah and stuff. So it's like, nope, I just let it go 100% bananas. We have made it. Man, people say my G50 Advantage gets hot. This thing gets even hotter, but it's got a much bigger CPU in it.
Oh, explosion averted.
Explosion.
Yay, no boom.
You're right.
Yes, no.
Time for a drink.
I should be
Even got a second before I have to move again.
You are not afraid of flying, are you? Ah, no, an acrophobic agent. The Busters. Oh, these are rebels.
Salud. Salud. What did you do to me?
This is a
We
bunch
have
of
upgraded you. We made you
Your grappler
faster,
has been
stronger,
upgraded.
better. But we didn't want to spend a lot of money.
You can
So
now
we made do with what we
tell
had
us
in the
what
field.
things-
And I'd say that's a pretty badass glove for upgrades. It looked like all she did was like pat it a couple times. It's like, yeah, bro, you're upgraded. Everything's good. Everything's great. And now you probably won't explode
Place
anymore.
to start.
Or have your limbs ripped off.
Take out that
I'd say
gate.
both of those are pretty big improvements.
will allow you access to the outpost. But I have noted that the rebels are weaker climate fences. Poor diets, perhaps.
I know you guys have had it rough. But this changes everything. This device will let me tear the outpost apart. Without bullets. That did it. I'm going in.
Oops. Although I think one of my buddies got blown to the moon.
Note new coordinates.
I have pretty good vision for fast movement, and I'm pretty sure one of the people just was like, "Zoom." But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff. I'm a little stoned after all, as usual. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do.
This is shoddy work.
Shoddy work. Test.
Is this communication network created by humans? Impractical. Never mind.
You could have just yelled.
There is an attack imminent. Government forces are approaching.
It's a retaliatory strike from last night.
The rebels are in peril. They're being overrun, crushed by opposing ground units. It's tragic. It's exciting. Not exciting. Not as an attack exciting. I misspoke. This is an exciting chance to test my newest invention.
What's that?
Also divert disaster.
Hey, it's all
Without
good.
your
You don't
hands.
have to explain
Right,
yourself.
so-
I don't think too many people thought you were excited that people were dying.
What are you doing, woman?
Maybe some people assume that. I would instantly think the worst.
Down.
Hell
You
yeah,
now have
wingsuit time.
wingsuit.
I like the wingsuit.
Handy for gliding.
Although a lot of
It's best
times
if
I
you
get a
start
little
near
overzealous and then I
presidents.
end up smacking myself into a
Big
tree, a
super
car,
glitch.
or a mountain. So we'll see if that happens here.
Hope this works.
So far I don't think I've died
Both are safe.
on the wingsuit while making videos this time. I think I did a bunch the first time around I made videos on this game.
We have got to
Or maybe
make
I just
things
made videos
right.
on the fourth game. I can't really remember, but we're doing it again because we didn't have all these systems back then, I don't believe.
Hey, Dima. This wingsuit isn't bad.
Might not have mentioned. I've given you experimental device GHz
Hell yeah, experimental. Fuck
Bavarian
yeah,
phase
let me
mounted
use some of that
explosive.
We'll start with the bridge then.
Alrighty.
I'm heading to a vantage point now.
Yeah, the stutters are not very fun.
Make haste.
I would definitely limit the FPS, and if that didn't work, just limit the performance. For a game like this, you don't even need it to be like on performance or anything like that. But I just want to see what it could do
Ready
and
for
what
the
would happen if we
convoy.
did that. For some games, you can get away with this, but not all. This is one of those games where it's not all.
The rebels' military won't know what hit them.
Success! Hey, I recommend you make a deadly cool comic quip or... Wait, I am tracking incoming helicopters. Two surface to air missile batteries are nearby. Marking their locations. Recommend reprogramming. Now, access the South Command Panel. The
Surface to
batteries under
air
our control. Move to
missiles.
the other side.
Oh,
Hurry!
yeah. Let's go get the rest of the surface to air missiles. Hey, what's up, man? Wow, his body's pretty strong. I didn't think they had rip and half physics.
That should do it. I've made myself some new friends.
Nope. It's not strong enough to bring something that size down, at least not yet.
Good work, Dima.
And thank you for being test subject. Okay, bye-bye.
Anytime.
Come in. Frico, hello? It's me, Mario. Mario Frico? You remember my grandmother's place? She's cooking tonight. You must come over. Over.
Is that you?
It's me, Gramadre.
You look silly. Would you please get married to get rid of that junk on my load?
Certo, Gramadre. Grandmadre doesn't like the car. Never finished. I was waiting for you.
I don't blame you. You know, for leaving.
Mario, I didn't have a choice.
You know, I never really thought about it. But there's a difference between you look and you see. Look at Medici. She's beautiful. She's a good ensemble. But you see Medici. She's completely rotten.
Mario, why'd you get so philosophical?
It's nothing like that. I've been painting rebels. But I'm a small-time man. We're no army. You saw the attacks we are. The rebels were running away. They were hiding. It was embarrassing.
Mario, Rico, it's time for supper.
Matre! Give us 1 minute. We will be inside, please.
Hi.
This way. She's a little bit deaf.
I got it planned. Livello holds power in the city's influence. Without his bases, Rick gathers build our forces. I'm going to liberate Nanea. That's a tall order, Rick. I don't think so. We've got to show the people we can take back their cities and towns for them. I'm also going to destroy Vis Electra. It's crazy. It's time to cut the power. Rivello built that plant in what? 3-4 months? I'm going to reduce it to a smoldering wreck in less than a day. Whatever you do, we've got your back. And whatever you destroy, we'll rebuild. We born.
Boys!
But all this talking isn't putting food in my stomach. Let's go.
Hello, Rico. Welcome back to Medici. This is Alessia, the voice of Radio del Revolucion. Maya told me that you're looking to liberate the town of Manea and destroy the Vis Electra plant. I have to say, I cannot wait to see you in action. I'll call you again when you get close. Rico, welcome to Manea. I grew up here, so I'm only too happy to give you a tour of how the Rivellos ruined this beautiful city. That voice! Shut up, stupid voice!
lost him. Get back to your posts.
But in any case, I think it's about time for us to go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Just Cause 3 at 1200p on the Alienware m18 with 700M, and did its normal stutter thing. Seems like if it gets too much FPS, it'll just stutter. So you could just limit the FPS, you could limit the performance, put it down to like either balanced or quiet. That would probably also negate it, because for a game like this, it's not like you need this thing to be on performance mode in the first place, but I just like testing my stuff maxed out, but not on that overclocked thing with the fans going absolutely bananas. That apparently doesn't really do much for cooling anyway. It still gets up to 101 degrees even when I do that. So figured, why do that? And then the games were crashing more on that. So it's like, I don't think my system likes doing those settings. Something in there must not be stable with the overclocked stuff. So it's like, all right, we'll just go with the performance stuff, which is already pretty overclocked. So I didn't think the other one added any overclocks, but why would it crash but not performance? That doesn't make any sense if they were the same, other than fan speed, right? But in any case though, that's all I got for this video. So we'll have to hop on over to 1440p in the next video and see if it still has the stuttering overheating issue. But anyway, that's all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.